figured out this movement building piece right, we could really add a lot of value to what already existed in the sector. So you have these great organizations that do things like comprehensive documentation of abuses, the human rights watches of the world, the amnesties. You've also got these strong connections to LGBT groups like ILGA and ILGAHERC who work with local groups around the world. And then you have the actual local groups and also lobbying elites and policymakers who are sort of trying to make this change. And so we thought if we added sort of scale, we added resources, and we added the ability to move the cultural needle, we would actually be able to scale all of those activities and build a stronger movement for LGBT equality. Sorry I'm blazing through, but it's a lot of ideas in only 10 minutes. So we're here to introduce All Out, Everyone Equal Everywhere is sort of our going tagline. And it's a new organization to add a key piece of infrastructure to the global movement for LGBT equality, and we plan to launch in late 2010. So what is it? What is this thing? So what we want to do is bring together people of every identity, so lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, straight, and everything that we see as in between or beyond, to make sure that who we love and where we live is never a cause to take away our fundamental rights. So that's sort of our key mission. And what do we want to accomplish? We want to build an active global community of more than 2 million people who care about these issues. We want to respond instantly with large numbers to urgent crises and have a real impact. We want to be able to rapidly raise and transfer money to sort of the groups around the world who are doing amazing work but desperately need sort of our support. And we want to bolster national movements for equality while connecting them to aspirational global campaigns. So much of what we've seen in terms of talking to people and sort of making alliances around this work is that people feel very siloed in their national organizing. So India has a great success, or the US has a great success, or Brazil has a great success, but so often we're not learning from each other, we're not sharing best practices, and we're not united around global campaigns that actually support all of our national initiatives. And so I wanted to give just a really quick preview of our launch, which we haven't really talked very much about in the world yet. But one of the things we wanted to do was to really tell the story of what the global LGBT movement looks like and what the sort of challenges are. So we came up with this frame that I think is pretty powerful called the 76-10. In 76 countries, it's criminal to be gay, and in 10 countries, it's punishable by death. So it's sort of as a starting point to why we wanted to launch this. And so what we did was we recruited some of the leading figures of the LGBT movement around the world, and we asked them to help us tell this story. And we actually did it in what ended up being sort of a crazy way. So we asked for volunteer photographers, and we asked these activists in 10 cities on 5 continents across a week to do these photo shoots. And basically what I'm going to show is just a couple of the people who participated in that. And basically we asked people to do these photo shoots, and they're all holding up, you'll see blank signs. And what we're going to do for the launch video that'll come out in November, I hope all of you will see and share, is to actually tell the story of the 76-10 and sort of the opportunities for change around this issue, sort of through motion graphics and storytelling and voiceover, and a lot of that will play out on these slides. So just a few of the sort of images. This is Sunil, who's the only out official in Nepal who participated, and Joseph, who actually works on our staff in New York. This is Aya, who's a municipal official in Tokyo, who sort of organized the work there, and Jandira and Rio, who's also participated. So we hope that will be a lot of fun, and hopefully it'll be interesting and something you can share with the people in your communities. That's it. Thanks a lot.